What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Justin and this is Justin's Man Cave. Today's video is going to be about the brand new Yeezy 700 V3s that just dropped this past week. So here's the brand new 700 V3 Azael. As you guys can see, it's a very different change from the other 700s that's been out. The V1s of course were the originals, and then you had some V2s drop for the past year here and there. But as you can see, it's a very different design, and I have to say I actually like it. It's very interesting. It's almost like it's a fluid design, like almost it's kind of like an exoskeleton in a way, and it's a lot better to me in person than what the pictures showed. I originally didn't really care for it, went ahead and ordered them anyway, and I actually do like it in person once I actually got it in. And I think it's a pretty cool design actually. The first thing you'll probably notice is the top exoskeleton around the edging of the shoe. This is actually a glow-in-the-dark hard plastic. Whenever you put it in the dark, it does actually glow. Pretty much all of this, the bottom does not glow at all. And then underneath you have, it's not really a prime knit, it's more of just a white and gray knitting of some kind, but it's not actually prime knit. But it is fairly soft. It's not quite as forgiving, I feel like, as the prime knit is that comes on the standard like 350s and such. And then on the side, it's actually just a piece of mesh, and it is actually see-through. You probably can't tell in the camera, but you can physically see straight through it, and it's on both sides the same way. And then on the bottom of the shoe, it's like a hard rubber kinda. It's not quite plastic, but it's not soft like the Ultra Boost, which of course this shoe actually does not use Ultra Boost. It uses some type of blue foam. I don't think they actually have a name for it that I'm aware of, but it is not Ultra Boost, and honestly it's not quite as soft as Ultra Boost. The shoe overall is quite a bit more firm. It's not bad, it's just if you're used to the Ultra Boost and you really like the Ultra Boost, this is quite a bit different. So it's definitely something interesting compared to all the other Yeezys. This, to my knowledge, is the first one that on the 700s that didn't have the Ultra Boost on the bottom. On the front, they kept the same original shape of this piece that was on the V1s, but instead of it being the leather or suede or whatever, this is actually just a piece of rubber. So you can definitely tell on these they went with honestly probably a lower quality, because the price went from $300 like all the other 700s have been to $200. So they took $100 off the price, but again they swapped out, you know, leather and suede and Ultra Boost and prime knit for some lesser materials, but it is still a really good shoe. And I think for the $100 difference, it was a pretty good change, honestly. I mean, you obviously can notice the difference of not having the boost in the bottom. And you can see, you know, that the suede and the leather is nicer than the rubber, but overall it's still a really good shoe. On the inside, they actually went with a neoprene almost booty, and it's very hugging to your foot. If you have a wide foot or a tall foot, this is going to be a very tight fitting shoe. I would recommend going up a half a size on it. These are true to size for me, and they are pretty tight towards my toe area. I loosened the laces up quite a bit, and they're okay, but they're definitely a lot tighter than say like the 350s. To get it on, this is actually a one-piece design, so you pretty much have to kind of stretch it to get your foot in there. It's very form-fitting, and then all of this is of course neoprene, and it does actually feel good around your ankle once you do get it on. It just has standard black laces, nothing special there, just little hard plastic tips on them. And in the very front here, you actually have two kind of 3M type materials that you can see if you're looking down. Pretty much any other angle you don't really see them, so it's more if you're just looking down at it, kind of gives it a little extra detail. And it looks good, honestly. It's not a big deal because again, you can only see it if you're looking straight down on it. But overall, it's honestly a really good shoe, and they were very limited. I'm pretty sure they only dropped on Adidas and Yeezy Supply when they released them last week, so I don't know if they're planning on releasing this specific colorway anytime in the future for retailers, or if this was just kind of a limited release for the first version of the V3s. If I do hear anything about that, I'll definitely update this video and let you guys know for sure. But the V3 design is definitely different, and that's a good thing because they've come out with a bunch of Yeezys over the last couple years, and so to get a brand new design is definitely refreshing. And this month they actually did drop, let's see, they dropped the 380s, which was a brand new design, and they also dropped the 500 high top slate, which was a new design, and then of course these. So we actually did get a few new designs in the month of December, but again, it's always refreshing to get a complete change and not just a new colorway. Thanks guys for watching my video. I greatly appreciate it. It really does help. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below and make sure to like and comment on the video. Also make sure to check in the description box below. I have a link to my Instagram as well as the second channel that my wife and I have together. If you'd like to check that out, it's also linked below in my description box. And again, we appreciate you watching. If there's anything in the video that I may have missed or you guys would like to know about the shoes, just make sure to leave a comment below and I'll do my best to respond back as quick as possible. Thanks so much for watching guys, and see you again soon.